No.
You did.
Lo
You
bay
did.
you want address ya fay mas seli.
So what were you gonna do no,
Bay
about it?
pyo na no
What-
nalago tali.
Good morning. Can you tell us any comments on what happened yesterday, sir? How come this gentleman microphone got turned off 2 minutes after he was exercising his First Amendment right in here?
I have an appointment.
I understand that, and we're talking about a serious matter here, sir. You interrupted him while he was exercising his First Amendment right, sir. That's tyrannical behavior. You know that?
Sir, may I ask who you are?
I'm a concerned citizen, sir. I seen this
What's
on the
your-
news.
What's your name?
What's your name?
My name is Jude Hoff Schneider, and I'm from Tinian, and I am working here for the people.
Okay. Well, that's a good thing. But
in this office, sir, we have order, and
Okay.
if you're going to come in and schedule a meeting with any of us here, we need to have a courtesy call.
well,
so that
sir,
we can-
that's not how it works. First of all, you guys disrespected him. You interfered with his First Amendment yesterday, sir. Don't. That's not funny. What's so funny about
It's
that?
not funny because I think you're mistaken.
I'm not mistaken.
When we
It's on
are-
video.
hold on.
It's on video.
Because you asked for my comment.
Okay, go ahead.
When we are in session like that, I specifically ask that you stay within the context of the order of business. That's all it is, and that
Sir?
wasn't the case.
He's a concerned citizen. He has a few minutes. How disrespectful is it not to listen to a man that fought for this country in Iraq?
I get it. But
You think he came
also
over
there-
here for no reason, bro?
Okay.
It's important.
So I think we need to schedule this so we can sit down. I have a 10 o'clock meeting right now. I'm running.
Okay, so when can I see you?
Make a schedule with my staff.
I'll make a schedule with me like a man, sir. You're disrespectful. You see?
Ben,
Do the walk of shame, sir. That's the walk of shame.
You really violate my constitutional right. Yeah,
Ben,
my First Amendment.
let me see. Let
Yeah.
me say this, okay?
Of course.
I
I respect
understand.
you yesterday.
No,
Yeah.
but
You call me
Sir,
up,
you're a tyrant.
Hold on,
community
hold on.
to-
That guy should have been arrested yesterday for disorderly conduct.
Okay, here's the thing, no? And if I sinone,
Mhm.
na stay within the context,
Yes, I
tayo
did.
no?
I did.
Ay,
I changed over.
ay nangga so tara pa ko
Yeah,
comment,
yeah.
tara pa ko komentos.
Sure,
no?
sure.
Dangin ling mo na ay pes go different.
That's the thing. He doesn't have to
Sa-
stay within the context. He's free to say whatever he wants. This is America.
Sangan mo First Amendment right, ne? Tisinya loki, wa mo limitation.
You turned it off.
Tisinya un alog no pro incite civil unrest, and exactly that was leading to.
What about the bad words said from the senator, sir?
So ni na rason na paro no.
Sir?
Puti sa pabyo mo.
Oh, he wants to speak. He wants to speak in Chamorro, so I don't
Context of-
understand. But I tell you what, there's thousands watching, so somebody will translate.
Memo, and I was leading to it. No, that fact.
Oh,
that
ne,
that
no,
memo, I
that's- no,
disagreed.
ne, no.
No, I was Senator.
Go,
Por
ne,
favor,
no,
line,
Senator.
Senator.
Go, ne, go
Yeah.
presiding gini,
No,
no?
I review, Senator, the agenda, and for you to schedule morning session at 8 a.m. No, Senator, listen.
problema.
Wait. The problema, Senator, is you're making it sound like a special session to a point where when I look at all the agenda, it's all kind of like come on. Special from
No,
regular
no.
to Daniga.
No,
I was
No, no.
explaining
No,
about the
basta,
19,
consulta.
21, and the Sunday.
Not only his First Amendment right was being violated, that guy was being disorderly.
Ay, bifinod sa moro, sa constitutionally, this is the
Then I'll
official language.
be interpreting it for you.
That's fine, sir.
Kung mga system na
Yeah.
lumiyaw na
No, no.
lumiyaw sa kami tingin.
Yeah.
Sir,
Yan ang advice.
You
Sir,
violated my-
do the walk of shame.
Oh,
That's in English right there. How do you say do the walk of shame in Chamorro?
No, Victor Hoku who strike 2 times already.
Ako,
What were you gonna do? You're condoning that. That's the reason why
Hindi
it's
ko ba
happening.
i-condone?
You did.
Lo
You
bay,
did.
you want address ya fay mas seli.
So what were you gonna do? No,
Bay
about it?
pyo na no
What-
nalago taligin.
What you gonna do about Victor?
We're gonna
Hoku?
protest this forever,
What you gonna
sir.
do about Victor Hoku? No, sir. With all due respect, Senator.
You're a tyrant, sir. You're a tyrant.
What are you
Do
gonna
the walk
about
of shame.
Victor Hoku?
He's like, oh, stay within the context. But it's okay to say bad words. You see, that's the exact meaning of tyrant, sir. Tyrannical behavior. That's why Mr. America does what he does. That's why Fabian does what he does. You see? They say, what again, Fabian? Well, what again, the First Amendment? What again, the Constitution? No First Amendment.
Yeah. So go ahead and Camilla just kind of like have access into the room just to kind of explain to him if there's no session is going on, correct? Yeah. So can we just kind of like go in there and I was trying to explain to him what happened yesterday. Yeah. Just over here, it's just an access, nothing, It's just like to have access to that
You just want to take a look at it real quick.
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I just explained to you what happened yesterday.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people want to know about that.
Yes.
So, can I have your name and position here? Yes. Do you work here?
Yes.
All right. What's your name and position?
Why do I have to say my name?
I'd just like to know who I'm speaking with. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, this is the Senate chamber section. Yeah, this is the Senate chamber section that the whole incident happened with me and the senator, and I'll explain that. No, and as far as the YouTube incident, that was placed on the YouTube channel, that was muted. So this is where the incident happened yesterday, and the podium was right here. Okay, so the podium was over here. I was standing over here, and I was presenting my speech. My public comment, and I was told by the president of the Senate that is sitting right over there. No, Judolph Snyder. Senator Judolph Snyder was sitting over there. The Senator Victor Hoku was sitting right over here. This is Senator Victor Hoku. Here, I'm not going to say need it. As a matter of fact, we can go in here. No, and I was Senator Victor Hoku is located over here. Okay, right over here, from Rhoda. All right. So
This is our guy, huh?
yeah, this is our guy. Let's say Tomino the effort.
Okay, this guy was disorderly. He disturbed the peace here yesterday
Yeah, so right
against
over
this
here.
gentleman and
Yeah,
interfered with his
I was
First
conducting my
Amendment.
public comment yesterday in the morning hours. Because the special session that was going on yesterday was at early morning at 8 a.m. All right. So anyway, the Senator Victor Hoku was over here, sitting over here, no. And then when I was over there, at the podium, and this is how close right there. You can see, so the public knows the the proximity of the distance, of where the senator here versus where I'm standing. And
Okay.
this is where the Senator Judolph Snyder is sitting right over here, my friend. Senator Judolph Snyder, okay, the Senate President was sitting right here. All right, and so as far as the distance is right there, and I was doing my public comment, and it was normally 5 minutes. As you can notice that it was only 2 minutes and 17 seconds into it when I was
You should be able to get 5 minutes, right?
At the most, normally 5 minutes, but in times, maybe sometimes 3 minutes. It just depends on if there's a lot of people in line. I was the only one doing a public comment yesterday. I was the only one doing a public comment, so.
Oh, so there wasn't even anybody else in
Not that I
line.
know of. The rest are just basically for other, small stuff. But the biggest part is yesterday, as far as trying to decide the date for the SOCA. Yeah, the SOCA, the State of the Commonwealth Address.
So 2 minutes after you're giving your speech,
I was cut off.
they turn off your microphone, and then this guy gets aggravated, right?
Exactly, because the fact that I was standing over here, and when they stopped me over here, my friend. Yeah, okay. So I was delivering my my public comment, and the unfortunate was I've been reminded that somehow I'm not really on top of the topic. Yeah, so I decided to modify it quickly because the paragraph that I was trying to read out just jump into the actual getting up. I have to listen to him.
Hey, even if you kind of get off topic, that's your time to speak. They should respect that. Some people get off topic all the time when there's city council meetings. How do they call them here? How do you call these meetings here?
This is the Senate session.
Okay.
This is the Senate session to the Senate chamber.
Okay.
So of course, when he told me that according to him, very adamant, very it's almost like a dictator way of saying, hey,
That was a very there was a very tyrannical thing to do
Yeah.
for him to turn off your microphone. Then he followed to drop the F-bomb.
Yeah. So I was over here, no? After no.
Hey, although it's the First Amendment
Yeah.
to say the F-bomb, but if you're at work, the First Amendment doesn't apply fully. Why? Because in what job do you get to drop an F-bomb to the people who actually pay your salary and get away with it? The government.
It happens 2 times.
Only in the government.
It happens to this is his chair location, and then he did it over here with Senator Paul Mangonia, right over here, Senator Paul Mangonia of Florida. He did the same no what do you call that, no trick on kind of charge from over there. Tell him no motherfucker over here, and it's run over here. And this gentleman over here, no, my friend from Iraq too. He can make a comment about no. I saw him on the video jumping over here because there was like this one over here.
So he tried to come over here
Yeah, trying to go around
to come to you.
to senator. This is another incident. The first incident, the same guy, no, Senator Victor Hopcook came around the corner and tried to attack the senator, another senator, a colleague, right?
Oh, they fight each other too.
Yeah.
Oh my
No,
God.
no, this other. He was charging him. This the senator over here, Paul Mangonia. His name is Paul Mangonia from Florida, and that guy's from Florida too. A senator from Florida.
So they got arguing.
Yeah. Sarge, you were here. Can you make a comment on that thing, Sarge? Sarge. Yeah. This is where Sarge a comment. It's a comment.
It's okay.
Yeah.
He can read it.
Yeah.
We can show him the footage.
So
Well, the thing is, if somebody broke the law and the person didn't get arrested, we're talking about a public employee. This is a lot to. If you were a witness to it, you may be able to have to testify in court or something for that because, you know. Do you work here,
Yes,
ma'am?
I work here.
What's your position here?
I'm the administrative officer. I'm currently the acting director.
Okay, well, I'm concerned about this gentleman. I saw him on the news yesterday, and I decided to contact him because I've been on the island for a couple of weeks now, doing my own little analysis of the government and how much they respect our rights. And the last thing I really wanted to see was a gentleman, a veteran, being disrespected when it comes to his First Amendment. Also, this gentleman. I'm not a police officer, but there's what's his name again?
Victor Hopcook.
Vic-
Senator Victor Hopcook. from
Senator Victor possibly broke the law yesterday, and by engaging himself in disorderly conduct, and that's a crime. You know, anywhere you go in America, if you disturb my peace, it's a crime. This gentleman was never disorderly. He was never loud. He never said any bad words. Although all of that, it's involved in the First Amendment. When you're at work, you can't say F you to the public, you know? And that gentleman did that. And I'm not trying to get you to like explain the situation for him, but ma'am, I would stay away from him if you're working this office, because as you can see, this gentleman is aggressive. He's not a good example for a public servant. And there's a lot of good people here in Saipan. There's no room for a guy like that in this office. You know, that's one thing. Look, I do all these videos and I show up to places and I'm like, hey, da 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 da. My strategy coming to Saipan is a different one. It's a friendly strategy because I'm friendly. But you guys are friendlier people than the average American citizen from the States. I'm not saying we don't have nice people, but what I'm saying is over here, you get greeted and with a smile by all the chamorros, and people from Saipan are extremely nice. So for me to see something like that, it's like, whoa, how did this happen? Especially when I came here for the First Amendment. You know, and this gentleman is on the internet with thousands of views already on his own. You know, he's a hero, bro. Sometimes me, like,
He's serving Iraq. That's my buddy.
good. You guys are heroes too, you know.
He served also.
And you too, ma'am. You know, you're giving a service to the public. I don't know you, but I can tell that you're a very decent person, you know, and a humble person. But you guys, you know, we're gonna push this matter because there's no way
That's
that
a picture of
that a person could break the law and get away with it, especially if you work in the government, when the government is the one checking up on us to see if we break the law. And then if we break the law, or do something like that, then we're in trouble. If you would have came here dropping the F-bomb at him or anything like that, you would have been possibly arrested for disorderly conduct or interrupting a public meeting.
That's 100%.
But you see how the law works? Now we have to question the police officers who were here yesterday as well, so that they can, hey, you know, okay, so you have a victim stating that a person was disorderly. I'm sure there's, look what we have, cameras, because people lie, but videos don't. That's why I always walk in with my camera. But there's video proof. This guy was definitely disorderly. He didn't get arrested, bro. So that's the exact definition of fascism. These people, they select, they pick and choose who the law applies to. And you know, for people like him, that I just met him. But you know what? He's a hero in my book, and for him, I stand fully, you know. And I have 249,000 followers on my channel that support. This guy has already thousands of people checking him out because of freedom. Imagine if you didn't have a Fabian in Saipan. Imagine if everybody just obeyed. I mean, you have to obey, you have to follow the law. But once the people who are in charge are making these laws for us start breaking laws or start interfering with our constitutional rights, then there's a problem. And you know, the American people are the bosses, you know.
The first incident was with another senator from Manlonia when he was very aggressive. And like I said, you know, my friend from, you know, who served with me in Iraq, we both served in Iraq, is the one that also, you know, partake in the ensuring that, you know, there's no physical injury to these two. But you know, obviously, you know, he was the more aggressive to come around. And then, as you can see on my video, he stated that, you know, that case is still, you know, dead, hasn't been addressed in.
Is he? Where is he at right now?
He's in here.
He's home.
He may have run away.
do they have? Are they? Is he here?
Yeah.
No. Okay.
Yeah, that's the.
But they have their own
Victor.
office. They have
Yeah.
their own
Yeah.
office.
They have their own office.
But they're back there, no?
Just right over here in this area.
But or is there a different place that we could go to?
Está naman tayo di polisiya. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Unigab. I'm gonna follow up on it, and I filed the, you know, the.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, on my video, when I was videoing, I said I'm filing charges.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if the police don't do anything about that, we'll go complain on the police, and we'll speak to internal affairs, who most of the time
Not good.
are very close friends with the police who they're investigating, and they usually find themselves no wrongdoing. Because if I work with you all day long, I'm really not gonna rat on you.
We're working on that, and they're backing me up as far as financial.
Ma'am, thank you for
So
listening.
anyway,
Your
this is,
name?
I'm Enrique. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Carla.
Nice to meet you, Carla.
So this is the sound that was silenced on YouTube, and I'm gonna play it, and then with that I will start walking accordingly to the
Okay.
to the voice that you're gonna be listening. So this is the voice of yesterday that was muted, you know, from all this camera. That was supposedly to be on the YouTube as a public information. I don't know, maybe they have it. If we do an Open Government Act for that video, no, and it will be no. But
Yeah.
the
How can we request the footage from there? Because that's public.
It's available on YouTube.
yeah, but the YouTube no mute me. Yeah, it will mute me, and let's not play that.
Oh, so you have the whole incident on YouTube already?
Yeah, but they cut it off because.
It's on recess, then it's not. Yeah.
No,
Well, the part where he was disorderly.
They cut it.
Oh,
Yeah.
how convenient.
Yeah, they just cut it quickly because, you know, if there's any incident, you know, it could be, you know, me charging them.
Well,
There's no
well, you see,
but
why would they turn off the camera if the camera is the only evidence in your
to
favor?
prevent embarrassment of their
Bro,
bullshit.
a lot of people think that let's say, for example, me, I go doing these videos looking for a lawsuit. First of all, it's not the citizens' fault for anybody working for the government violating my rights, because that's another thing. They're immunity.
This is the
So-
the sound, and
Yes, sir.
I'm walk it through as I'm sounding off on my concern.
Okay.
So here it is. This is the sound, and it's only about 2 minutes, no? So everybody's gonna hear exactly, because I turned this on when I was making my speech. Yeah. So the podium was exactly where we're standing.
Good morning, President of the Senate, Mr. Giraffe Snyder, and the rest of the Senate. I'm here in regards to the governor's message 22-265 and Senate Joint Resolution 22-13. My name is Fabian Munya Indalecio, and I volunteer to speak on
At that
behalf
point,
of many
yeah.
people
I'm standing
that
over
share
here.
the same sentiment about the mistrust of our political leaders of the government. I will begin with, as one great leader has stated in office, enough the people whom you should be listening have lost trust of our government, but instead you have listened to the governor once again, and this is pertaining to the this session again, to conduct emergency session after you have acquitted him, not based
Yes.
on criminal. Not based on criminal record, criminal charges. Yes, I know. No. Yeah, I will be, but I'm leading to it.
No.
Yeah,
still
I'm
standing
leading to
here.
it. I'm leading. It's next.
I'm
Next.
not arguing with you.
Okay, then I'm gonna
Cut you
go.
off.
Today's emergency session is a concern, and that
It's not an
Sitting over
emergency
there.
session, it's a
yeah,
special
it's
session.
a special session or what? I'm against the October 31st. So let me finish. I'm a public.
Stay in the
Yeah,
context
I
of
will.
the agenda.
Yes, sir. I will. Okay, I came today to testify. A memo circulated in the media of 3 memo by the president of this that seems odd and disturbing. Not just this, but the people knows what is cooking again. Let me explain. First memo date October 19, 2022 informs Senate leaders that this will be a regular session scheduled for Monday, October 21st, 2022 at 1 p.m. today for the Senate to attend. Strangely, a second memo dated October 21st, that was Friday, which is last Friday, stated that the regular session that was officially scheduled for today at 1 p.m. is hereby canceled. Then today, Sunday, a third memo was put out that a special session is scheduled for Monday today here now.
Yeah. Estamos I mean, you're finished. Yeah. So at that point, I was getting a score over here. Yeah. I'm
That is very rude.
I'm still standing
You know,
here.
as a public taxpayer, you're gonna cut me off of my rights.
Believe me, I know
Yeah.
you stay within the
Just
law.
Yeah,
here.
and I'm talking about that
You're
finished. What a corrupted group.
I'm still standing here. Then they started escorting me right over here.
They escorted you out.
Yeah. At that point, when he said no, I was just getting escorted. When I said, what a corrupted group, then he says, fuck you. So then when I was escorting and I was looking back, then he starts to stand up.
Imagine if I work at, I know you guys don't have Walmart here, but imagine I worked at Walmart and the customer comes and I say, well, fuck you. What would happen? Fired.
Yeah. So over here, when I was standing over here and not getting escorted,
Yeah.
okay, so I was walking out here. Yeah. Can you hear the echo? Meaning I was over here already, not in there. Yeah. So you hear the echo already. That's when I was telling pay back the 400,000 right over here. That's to Victor Hawker because he called me fuck you. Yeah. So and I keep going out here. Yeah. Can you see this? I'm over here. I'm over here. Yeah, right. Yeah, right over here. I'm outside by then. And then the door over here was open already. See, when I say around corrupted Senate, yeah. And that's how when everything stopped because I saw the senators, looking at me over here. And then that's the time when I decided. Yeah.
Thank you. You have a good day, okay?
All right, take it easy. We're gonna double check.